So, have you ever looked at your child's results and say, my child is doing okay, so everything must be fine? But you see, here's the truth. By the time their math grades, begin to fall, the actual truth is that the child has already been failing some months back. Many children has already been struggling for months. The warning sign usually appears long before the report card does. Unfortunately, they are easy to miss because children will not say they don't struggle with math. So they lose confidence quietly. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you 5 signs your children is struggling with maths, even though their grade has not yet dropped. More importantly, I will also show you what you can do as a parent. I mean what you can do to help as a parent. So if you want to build your child's confidence before small problems begin to turn to big problem, then keep watching this video. Hi guys, my name is Uncleadeniyi, your favorite maths teacher. So let's dive into it. The first sign is they avoid maths homework. They avoid maths homework. Most parents think that avoidance means laziness. But in reality, avoidance means frustration. Listen carefully to the kind of things your child says. Mommy, I'm tired. Mommy, can I do it tomorrow? Mommy, this homework is boring. Mommy, I will do it later. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes they may really be tired. But you see, when these excuses keep coming up whenever it is time for maths homework, then you should know that something deeper is really happening. Imagine trying to solve a problem that always makes you feel confused every day. Eventually, you will look for a way to actually avoid them. They are avoiding it because of that uncomfortable feeling of not knowing what to do about it. So as a parent, instead of you asking, why have you not done your homework? Or why are you not doing your homework? Try to ask something like this. Which one is making it difficult for you? Or which one is the difficult part? Do you get? Or which questions, feels difficult? That, simple change can totally change, the conversation. The second sign many parents miss is your child guess instead of thinking. Okay, look at it. Let's say you give your child, math work, and you said, okay, do this math work, and you give it to her. See, you will just notice that within a twinkling of her eye, she will say, mommy, I am done. And you say, wow, you are done? You say, yes, I am done. Well, in your mind, you feel like, that's very impressive. Now, when you collect the book and you look into the book, you will see that many of the answers, she got it wrong. That is it. You'll be like, what's happening? But you say you're done, just finish. And when you ask her that why did you actually get all these things wrong, she'll just be looking at you. Or probably she will say, mommy, I just guessed. Now, guessing will now become a habit. When your child stop believing, they can solve the problem. It is much easier to rely on luck than to solve a problem they don't understand. Children who really understand mathematics don't really rely on lucky guesses. They have a way of solving the problem. They understand it. Even if they make mistake, you can actually follow their thinking. And that is where confidence lies. The third sign is panicking during test. Have you ever, think of something like this? I knew everything at home, but when the time for test come, I forgot everything. Has it happened to you before? Like, when you were at home, you knew everything. But when it's now time for test, they gave you the question paper. That thing that you thought you knew, you forgot it. Why? The reason is the reason is due to one of these things I want to tell you. Whether it is weak understanding, it might also be due to, lack of practice under time frame condition. Do you understand? It can also be due to it can also be due to mass anxiety. Your child needs to stop memorizing the procedures. He needs to understand the steps behind it. When his understanding is strong, confidence will follow, and confidence will reduce panic. The fourth sign is when they say, I'm not just good at maths. Now, this is the most dangerous sign of all. When a child begins to have this belief that he or she is not good at maths, then the child begin to see every mistakes as a sign that, or as a proof that they are not good at maths. You see, this is called a fixed mindset. One thing they don't know is that nobody is actually born good or bad at maths. It is a skill that you need to learn or develop. And that skill, develops by practicing, by encouragement and by guidance. Now, instead of saying to them that, Mimi, you are so smart, tell them, I like the way you kept trying. Praise their effort, praise their thinking, praise their persistence. Those are the things that will actually boost their confidence. The fifth sign that your child is failing at math is small mistakes keeps appearing. Small mistakes keeps appearing. Small signs like forgotten bracket, wrong signs, missteps, simple calculations error. Many parents believes, these mistakes are careless mistakes. Well, sometimes they are. But when they happens, repeatedly, it usually points to a gap in their understanding. There is a gap in your child's understanding. For example, a child who always forgets negative signs may not really understand integers. A child who skips steps may not really understand the structure of solving equation. Instead of instead of correcting every mistakes immediately, why not ask them this question? How did you got to this point? How did you got this answer? Let them explain. They will explain. Their explanation will point out where their misunderstanding begins. Now that we have talked about, all these signs, all these warning signs, now I am sure that what will be in your mind as a parent will be like, what can I do to help? I really want to help my child. Uncle Adeni, can you really help me? Tell me what to do. Now, don't panic. I am here for you. Let me tell you what to do as a parent. How you can actually help your child as a parent. The first method is asking them better questions. Stop asking them, why did you get this wrong? Why did you get this wrong? No, stop it. Ask them questions like, how did you got to this point? Yes, how did you got to this point? Now, when you ask that kind of question, they will start explaining. Okay, I did this. When I got here, I removed the bracket. When I got to this point, I expanded the bracket and I started multiplying. So while they are explaining, do you understand? While they are explaining, you will get, that place they are actually, that gap, you will get that exact place that they are actually missing it. And they too, they really understand that, oh, this is where I am getting it wrong. I'm not supposed to add minus there. And that is what we call effective learning. The second way is focus on understanding, not just mark. Focus on their understanding, not just mark. You see, mark matters, but understandings matters more. You see, a child can score 80% by memorization, by just memorizing. But you want to check the child's knowledge, just change the question slightly, tweak it, change it slightly, and you will see that the child will not be able to, solve the question because he does not really understand it. He just memorized the steps. This third way to actually help your child is create a calm homework routine. If math homework only happens when everybody is tired, stressed, or tired, maths quickly become associated with anxiety. Create routines like choosing a quiet space, keeping distractions away, encourage short, focused study sections instead of long hours, section. You see, every 20 to 30 minutes that you do during the week, like Mondays to Friday, is even far better than that long hours, 4 hours that you do on Sunday nights. The fourth way is encourage your child's mistake as part of learning. One of the biggest reasons your child is losing confidence is they are afraid of making mistakes. But you need to let them know that mistakes are part of learning. Instead of, you blaming your child whenever he or she makes mistake, you can ask questions like, let's see how you actually got it wrong. This will shift, their focus from blaming to learning. Many mathematicians solve problems first by making mistakes. They make a lot of mistakes. Many mathematicians. Your child should know that mistakes is completely normal. The fifth way to help your child is celebrating progress, not perfection. Children's confidence grows when they see improvement. Don't wait until they score 100%. Celebrate her when she understands a difficult, topic. Celebrate her when she solves a difficult problem. Celebrate him when he asks thoughtful questions. These are the habits that leads to long-term success. When children, feel successful, they are willing to keep on learning. Now, if your child shows one or several of these warning signs, don't panic. The important thing is to act early. Most math difficulties don't appear overnight. They build gradually. And the earlier they are identified, the easier they are addressed. And that's why I use a structured math assessment. Instead of guessing where the child is struggling, I identify specific skills that need support. Once those learning gaps are cleared, now we can build a step-by-step plan to boost your child's confidence. Because I am sure every child can improve in math with the right confidence, support, and practice. Now, if you want to find out where your child actually needs support, simply send the word check to me in the comment section or through WhatsApp, and I will explain how my math assessment works. Now we have come to the end of this video. If this video has really helped you, kindly like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to share it with your friends so that they also can actually learn this. Share it with one or two parents that you know so that they can also learn from all these things. Let me know in the comment section which of these signs actually you have noticed often, or if there's any other sign that I have not even mentioned. You understand? You can also let me know in the comment section. Let me say it again. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. This is a channel where you get the right support and tips on how your child can become better, on how your child can can get the right learning support in mathematics. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye bye.